What's up, family? If it's your first time checking out the show, let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Also, if you have not done so already after you subscribe, there's a little bell next to your subscribe button. Click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like that. Like this one. That way, hey, man, you be in the loop. You dig what I'm saying? Fam, we got a heavy topic tonight. And I need y'all to make sure you listen closely because, hey, man, it's work to be done. We got some work to do. Before I go in, I want to invite all of you out there to join the GETO Boys podcast. There's a link in this description. You can click on that link and it'll take you to various platforms. You can join the podcast. It'll also take you to our YouTube channel, which is GETO Boys Reloaded. You can check out the visuals on GETO Boys Reloaded, but the episodes come out every single Monday. New episodes every single Monday. Coming up this Monday, Slim Thug. And man, I ain't got to pump it up, y'all. I tell y'all that it's going to be a very interesting discussion. I will tell you that. I want to take a look real peep. I want to take a look real peep. I want to peep the GETO Boys YouTube channel real quick just to see what we're doing over there. Because I need you guys to subscribe to the channel and support the GETO Boys YouTube channel. Let's see, GETO Boys Reloaded. Let's see what the subscribers look like. Let's see. Okay, we busting on viewership. Okay, I can't tell the number of subscribers. That's something that the tech guy gonna have to do. But anyway, I need you guys, if you have not done so already, to subscribe to the GETO Boys Reloaded podcast so you can check out the visuals. And we drop those clips throughout the week. And at the end of the week, we drop 4 episodes. You dig? There will be an opportunity to join the membership real soon so that you don't have to wait on the actual video to come out at the end of the week. You can check it out on the same day that the audio come out. You can check out the full episode if you pay a membership fee. It's a very small fee. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but you'll have an opportunity to do that in the near future. Now, going in, fam. Oh, and by the way, thanks again for putting us in the top 3. Right now, we're sitting number 2, which is a real cool thing because there are podcasts that are out there. First of all, it's thousands. I mean, tens of thousands of podcasts out there. And for us to be sitting at number 2 in our category, it's a beautiful thing. So we appreciate y'all, fam, for all that y'all did to help us get those numbers up. Let's keep it going. Let's make sure you comment, you share, you like, and subscribe. You dig? And rate it. Make sure you rate the videos also. That way we know, what kind of job we're doing over here. Now, going in on this topic, this is cold-blooded, fam. I mean, this is one of those things that, this is cold-blooded. So we got a group of teens in New York City that beat a 61-year-old woman with a kitchen pan and stole her walker. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5 of them jumped this woman. And I don't know what I was thinking of, but I need to give you guys a link to the video so y'all can check it out real quick. Bear with me, fam. I'm gonna let y'all check this. I'm gonna let y'all check this out for yourselves. Cold-blooded. Okay, let's see. I'm almost there, almost there, almost there. Do, boop, do that. Hit that. Get over there, pop that in, boop that thing, hit that thing. Now we come down to the payoff. Let's see. Okay, here it is. Okay, so we got it. We got it on Facebook. By the way, fam, we are simulcasting on Facebook and YouTube. So we got it on Facebook. Now let's make sure we got YouTube in pocket. Bam. YouTube. Okay, we got it on YouTube. So now y'all can go check, click that link that's in the description, and you can check out the video for yourself. It's a real quick video, but you can see what's going on. It's sad, fam. It's sad, the way people do people. It's sad. Let me do one more thing here before we continue. Let's see. Need to go over here. Boop. Boom. All right. Cooking with gas. So yeah, so these kids, man, the police are looking for them. They say they're looking for them. And got some type of bug or some shit flying around here. So surveillance footage showed the woman being slammed into a metal railing for a second person attacked her. First, she was having a conversation with this girl, and the girl was all in her face, put her hand in her face and stuff, and then there was some type of push or something, and then they just went in on her, and they kicked her, and another girl picked up a damn pan, and I don't know where the hell she got a pan from. I don't know if it was like part of somebody's groceries or something, some part of somebody's shopping that they had just done or whatever. But she had a damn frying pan and beat the woman with a frying pan. So this happened Tuesday around 8 p.m. The woman was dragged across the street and punched in the back several times before they made off with her cash, credit cards, and her walker. And so they're gonna catch them. They're facing robbery charges and assault charges, and very serious charges, may I add, maybe very serious assault charges. Somebody's gonna go do some time, just like that. And this happened, they say, while right outside of, actually, this is another case where, remember, in New York, this also happened in New York. Some dude ran up behind a 60-year-old woman at Grand Central Station and decked her, like unprovoked, as far as we know. The woman's just walking, some dude ran up behind her and just, stole off on her. Fam, I know it's crazy all around the country, but New York, I mean, hey man, they've been tripping lately in New York for real. I mean, with beating up women for not wanting to talk to them or give them their phone number. Some of these dudes are like approaching women while they with their husbands. Man, feeling on these dudes is like testing women who live in the same apartment complex that they live in and who have a man that live with them, and they're testing them. Like the uncivilized mutts have taken over, like totally taken over. You got the uncivilized mutts with the badges. Oh, let's not forget them, because sometimes they think that they doing some type of service. Sometimes they think that title don't go to them. You know, they like to call people animals, you know, the animals, but they're the main ones. So let's make sure we understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about behavior, not the color. I'm talking about the behavior. Whole lot of people running around here, man, they just uncivilized mutts. They need to be put down. All of them. No matter what their profession is, their background is, their ethnicity is, it matters nothing to me. Don't matter how much money they got in their pocket. Some of them, they're uncivilized mutts. They need to be put down. Going into the comments. Queen Nee, what up? What's up, Anthony G? Yeah, I know it's been a while, fam. I just, trust me, I've been working on something real, real cool. Y'all gonna enjoy it. Devontae, what up? Noel Harrison say, do you mean that, Willie D? Hell yeah, I mean it. Do I look like I'm playing? You damn right I mean it. The sooner we get rid of the uncivilized mutts, the sooner we can have a civil society. That's why we can't have a civil society. Everybody too nice. The people that's not, well, let me put it like this. The people who are not uncivilized mutts, they too damn nice. They don't want to do nothing to them. Want to give them a break. Keep on giving them chances. These fools out here wreaking havoc on your community. Y'all sitting back giving these suckers chances. They're not giving you a chance. They don't give a damn about your kids. They don't care nothing about you missing days from work because your head bust wide open to the white meat. Why you care about them? Man, the civilized people got to match the energy of the uncivilized. And I'm talking about the energy when I say, as far as if you're civilized and you want things to be orderly, you want things to be, you know, to move a certain way, you want people to be held accountable, you got to have energy. Like you got to work, you got to have that energy full time. You got to live and die by that energy. You got to wake up with that energy, go to sleep with that energy. You got to have a no nonsense type mentality. Like, nah, man, they doing something dirty. They uncivilized. Like that city council member who made the statement about the other city council member being the N word. Like that's an uncivilized mutt. He got to go. And civilized people everywhere should have a no tolerance for that type of behavior. See, because uncivilized people, they just wild animals. They mutts. So, and they're dedicated to being uncivilized mutts. They're dedicated to making your life uncomfortable. They're dedicated to making you live in fear. They're dedicated to making you be afraid of them, making your children be afraid of them. They're dedicated to that. They're dedicated to being disrespectful. So you got to be dedicated to justice. You got to match that energy. That's what I mean by matching the energy. Michael Green, what up? Lone Star. Yeah, fam, we can't play no games with these mutts. But they're gonna catch them because it's like, I think it was like yeah, it was like 5 of them. So no way they're gonna get away with this. No way possible. They will be caught. Fam, how in the hell could anybody treat an elderly person like that who ain't did nothing to them? Now, I ain't saying some elderly people don't get they get, like it's some elderly people who are uncivilized much too. And they've been getting away with a whole lot of stuff their whole lives. And now that they're elderly, they try to use their age to be disrespectful, to get away with being disrespectful. So I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about the innocent. And you know something else too, fam? Capital punishment needs to be on the table for them. Capital punishment should be on the table. They beat that woman with a frying pan. Could have killed her. At the very least, that's not assault. That's attempted murder. Attempted murder. It's going to be hard for them to give them a death penalty, but maybe they can figure out, they're always making up crimes and stuff, so maybe they can figure out a way to charge them with a RICO Act or something. They can make up a crime. Well, you did this, you walk down the street and you shuffled your feet and you hit that lady. And then you came back and threatened her. You threatened her. That's a death penalty case. TRCH coming through on the Cash App. Yep. Sean coming through on the Cash App. LaDonna coming through on the Cash App. Reggie coming through on the Cash App. Robert Riley coming through on the Cash App. LaShawn Greer. Tiffany coming through on the Cash App. Who was that? Monica Stevenson coming through on the Cash App, and Carrie Burnham coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate y'all, fam. Yeah, so a lot of these youngsters, fam, they see what it is it's the mob mentality. They see, and I'm gonna tell you something. Let's go back. I'm gonna tell you when all of this started. Before they started beating up the elderly, before they started cussing and talking back to the elderly, they were cussing around the elderly. They started the cussing first. This cussing stuff started maybe about, and I'm talking about frequently, like just wide open cussing, nobody trying to check them. I'm talking about this started maybe about 20 years ago or so. The cussing in front of grown folks and nobody saying nothing about it. Grown folks looking the other way. Grown folks scared to step the kids when they fighting in the streets and try to break it up. All of that started around 20 years ago, 25 years, somewhere up in there. That's when that started. Because as bad as I was as a kid, If a grown person got out of their car to break up a fight, we stop fighting. If a grown person stepped to me and told me, hey, y'all stop that. First of all, I see a grown person around, I'm not even cussing in front of grown folks. We knew how to shut the hell up. We knew how to stay in a child's place. See, when people started allowing kids to just say what they wanted to say, because that ain't my child, and when people started being afraid of children, when mothers and the daddies stopped letting other grown folks scold their children, I ain't talking about touching them or nothing. I'm just talking about just putting them in their place. I'm gonna tell your mama on you, what you doing, and they stop allowing other grown folks to check them when they get out of line. See, that was that village we was talking about, that was the village raising the kids then. But then when you took the village away, it's like, okay, everybody for themselves. So now the kids out here and they just doing whatever. They cussing and just clowning. Now, it used to be a time if you was cussing and a person rolled up, you pipe it down. Now, man, a grown person walk by that and they cussing and stuff, man, they don't even pump their brakes. They just keep on like, they don't even acknowledge your elder. They don't even acknowledge the elders. They don't even acknowledge your age. They just keep on going because they know ain't nobody gonna check them. They mamas and daddies ain't gonna check them. Some kid mamas and daddies might check them if they knew what they were doing, if they knew how they were acting. And then the trip part about it is that a lot of these kids, they cuss in class and stuff. They cuss when they talking to their teachers and people laughing and going on. And some of these kids, they don't come from that. But when they see the other children, they go, what monkey see, monkey do, and they start cussing in class. But if their mama and daddy found out that that's how they were behaving, they get their heads knocked off. But it's the mob mentality. All around America, it's a mob mentality. All around America, the mob rule is happening. That's what's going on. The mob mentality. So, monkey see, monkey do, a bunch of followers. So these kids are seeing other kids get off on grown folks, fighting grown folks, and they initiating the fights. It ain't like they're defending themselves. They're actually initiating the fights, striking grown folks. So they see other kids doing, they just get in on the behavior. But all of this start with being a coward, fam. Cowards, just being a coward. To this day, if I see youngsters fighting in the streets, fam, I gotta stop it. I gotta slow them down. I gotta make them think twice. And I ain't just gonna jump out there like I'm a cowboy or nothing like that, but it's all about the approach. Yo, whoa, man, you already won. You got him, you did that, boy. You did that, All right, man, and then, kind of assess the situation. You see who's what. You see who's the real threat or whatever. Go to the side. Then you start talking to them, learn a little bit something. If you got time to really talk to them, you talk to them a little bit, just a little bit. Try to drop a little seed on them, plant a little seed, something right there real quick, and then go about your business. But you cannot ride around here and pretend you don't see what's going on, because eventually they're going to get you. Trust me. It's just like the police riding around here acting like they don't see what's going on. Eventually, they're going to get you. They're going to work their way around to you. What they was saying, what you do to the least of us, you do to the rest of us, that's what's going to happen. Eventually, they'll get to you. You got to stand up for what's right. We don't have the luxury of not looking out for one another. We don't have that luxury. This is why America is going to hell in a handbasket. Everybody for self. Ooh, as long as don't mess with me. It don't affect me. I ain't got nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't got nothing to do. Mind my own business. Yeah, eventually, it'll affect you. It'll get to you. That's what's happening with these police shootings. Police killing black folks left and right. Unarmed black people left and right. Finally, got on the doorsteps of a white community and in Arkansas, and then all of a sudden they want justice for Hunter. It's justice for Hunter. Keep on laying back and thinking it won't affect you. It won't eventually get to you. It'll get to you eventually. Just go on waking up. And something else, fam, like these youngsters, this ain't just on the adults. This is not just on the parents. This is not just on the teachers. This is on the youngsters too. The youngsters got to see their peers doing something foul and say, yo, man, nah, man, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing that, bro. Nah, I'm gonna get out like that, man. Nah, that ain't cool. The youngster got to have some leadership, man. Somebody got to have some sense. You can't have, anytime you have a damn fool, around you, something bad is going to happen. But if you have two damn fools, the pressure is on for something to happen bad. The pressure is on for something bad to happen if you got two damn fools, because they're going to try to out-damn fool each other. That's how that go. LaShawn Farrow coming through on the Cash App. Tiffany Greer coming through on the Cash App. Serena coming through on the Cash App. Mari Mitchell coming through on the Cash App. Yeah. What's up, fam? And here's something else. What these idiots who attacked that woman don't know. They haven't even thought this far. When they attacked that woman, they put the imagery out there for other kids to think that's cool. So next thing you know, it'll be their 61-year-old mother or grandmother getting attacked. See, they don't think about that. You got to be the change you want to see. New York, I never ever thought about New York. I know New York is dangerous and people get killed. I got that. People get mugged, people get killed. But I never thought about New York being dangerous the way I have in the last couple of years, especially the last year, and especially the last several months. I mean, it's all kinds of savagery going on out there. I mean, it's the Wild Wild West. When you see the suckers and the clowns running the streets, it make you say, well, where the man at? Is any man out there? Where the men? I'm not saying there's not any men. I'm just saying it makes one say where the men. And, all these other cities, states, they ain't no better. It's savagery and uncivilized mutts running rampant all over this country. The entire country, just uncivilized mutts. And you know what? It starts at the top. That's right, I said it. It starts at the top with your leadership. Let's go to the top. Let's look at these politicians. Let's look at all of the uncivilized things that they do. That's right. Let's look at law enforcement. Let's look at all of the uncivilized things that they do. That's right. Yeah. Let's look at these other governmental entities. Let's look at these places where people are supposed to go to get help, assistance. The jails, the churches, the schools have now become training grounds for sex trafficking. Yeah. Think about what I just said, fam. The jails. See, that's a place people don't think that sex trafficking, somebody could be groomed to be involved in sex trafficking. A woman go to prison, go to jail. She want to get out. Well, you do this, you do that. We'll look out for you. Or you get in, call this person when you get out. This person gonna make you bond. This go on, fam. This happens. Oh, you out here, oh, you don't want to go to jail? Oh, well, go over there, right there, Well, look, you belong to such and such now. In the schools, the kids are recruiting kids for sex trafficking. That's right. That's right. In the churches, pastors, deacons, the sisters, treasurers, fam, they're recruiting kids for sex trafficking. So you know those little, what they call them, religious retreats and stuff that y'all, used to think was so innocent? Well, they ain't so innocent these days. You better really understand what you're doing when you allow your child to go on these little retreats. I don't give a damn how nice Miss Maddie seems. You better know who you dealing with. You better have that damn phone FaceTime the whole time. You better know. And these uncivilized mutts, they're growing, they're multiplying, because there really ain't a hell of a penalty to be an uncivilized mutt in this country, because uncivilized mutts are judging uncivilized mutts. They're the ones giving them breaks. I was talking to my realtor last week, and he said, man, I just don't understand how they can just let these pedophiles go. I don't understand how they can do that. And I said, empathy. You see, because when a judge don't have empathy for somebody, they give them 600 years, 500 years, 1,000 years, 50 years, 30 years. They don't give a damn. It's throw them away. Well, you are a three-time, you're a three-time loser. You've been to jail twice already. It's just your third felony. And I know you didn't, only thing you did was steal a candy, but rules are rules. 30 years. Pedophile. 3 hours of community service. Straight home. 1 year. Maybe years. 6 years. He done raped 60 people. 6 years. But you give somebody who was selling some weed trying to feed their family a life sentence. It don't make sense, fam. You have empathy for those you can relate to. People are a trip, man. What's up, Nat Turner? These judges have too much latitude. They need to have their power brought down. They need to come all the way down. They got too much power. You need to come all the way down. And here's something else to think about. It's possible that these people that did to this woman can get arrested, go to jail, and get a slap on the wrist, only so that when they get out, they can know they're going to go do something else. So the next time they come in, they can really stick it to them and give them that 20-year sentence, that 30-year sentence. Yeah, they do that a lot. You wonder how somebody commits such a heinous act and they're on the streets less than 24 hours. Or they're never even taken off the streets. Maybe they get questioned. The judicial system is in cahoots with the underworld. Make it make sense. Make it make sense otherwise, fam. Look how many people who work in the judicial system get busted for crimes daily. So if they get busted, if people don't have a problem saying that rappers are, they're making a general statement about rappers being involved in the underworld. These rappers are doing this and that or whatever. But when those who have sworn to protect the people and serve the people get popped up, they don't say that they're part of an underworld, that they are, part of this clan. They don't do that. I wonder why. I don't have to wonder. You wonder why. I know. Yeah. Jawan Walters coming through on the cash. Yeah. What's up, Jawan? Yeah. Yeah, man. Churches, jails, courts, schools, training grounds for sex trafficking. And we ain't gonna even start with social media. Good God. You want to have a child, if you ain't had no kid already, you better think very, very hard about what you up against. And we ain't even get into all these images that are out there and certain things out there they're trying to push, trying to force on people, trying to think it's cool, it's acceptable, it's normal. Oh yeah, you got a fight on your hands. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, fam. If I hadn't already had my kids 20-something years ago, I would not have been trying to bring kids into this world in the last 15, 20 years. That's about when it started really changing. Especially the last 15 years, especially like right before Barack, that time, 2012. So what? Yeah, that 2012, what's that, 8, 9, 12, 13. Yeah, last 13, 15 years. Yeah, that's it, fam. That lasts about 15 years. Man. It's like somebody came through in one of those big old, like, what do they call those machines, those exterminating machines? And they just came through and released a gas. and all of the uncivilized mutts just woke up. It's almost like that Thriller, you know, dum, 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 dum. You know what I'm saying? That Thriller movie, Michael Jackson Thriller, and all those people, just mummies, just started coming up from the dead. It's like somebody released some type of toxic gas on America. Don't know what happened, fam, but that's what we are. If you're just not joining us, fam, we're talking about the uncivilized mutts who attacked a 61-year-old woman in New York on Tuesday. This happened around 8 p.m. Yeah, this happened around 8 p.m. I was trying to see if I blocked this name on this bottle, because I ain't give action if they ain't giving me no action. Yeah. If you have not done so already, fam, make sure you subscribe to the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast. Ghetto Boys Reloaded. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. There's a link in this description. Just click on that link. It'll take you to various platforms, including Spotify, iHeart, and Apple. Click on that link and join the podcast. When you join, make sure you comment, make sure you rate. Just take a moment to rate, comment, like, whatever you can do in the time that you can do it. Just boop, 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 whatever. And all of that stuff help with the algorithm and help keep us, at the top, of the mountain, so to speak, So be sure to join the Ghetto Boys podcast. Also, and that's to watch the audio. We got a new episode every single Monday. Also, we have the visuals that come out throughout the week. Make sure you click on the YouTube channel for that. That's also in the description. That same link will take you to the YouTube channel. Subscribe, so you can get your daily dose of GB. Fam, the episode that we have out right now, Kathy Griffin. Kathy Griffin is an ex-prostitute. Fam, I don't think I've ever seen anyone as comfortable in their skin as I've seen Kathy Griffin. She's a former prostitute, but she don't have a problem saying, when I was a hoe. And she is around like some of the biggest people in society. Like, she's around politicians and millionaires and TV producers and all this stuff, and she don't give a damn. She tell it like a TI is. She said, this is what it is, and this is what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I can tell you all about it, but I'm gonna take this knowledge I got and I'm gonna use this to save other women. I'm gonna help women get out of that life. I'm gonna help girls get out of that life. Anybody that's living that life, they want to get out, I'm gonna help them get out, and I'm gonna give them the resources they need to get out. And that's what she's been doing. She is a true inspiration and an indication that she's evidence that your past don't define you. It refine you. Like, her past did not define her. It does not define her. She's one of the most beautiful people that I know. I absolutely love Kathy Griffin. Solid. So y'all want to make sure you get on over there to that Ghetto Boys Reloaded and check her out, because she is the truth. We run clips throughout the week, and then we drop the whole visual episode at the end of the week. But the audio version of the Ghetto Boys Reloaded podcast comes out every Monday. So make sure you jump on it, fam. That's the podcast you want to listen to while you're working out, while you, hell, before you get out of bed, you can put that thing on and just listen. You're going to get some inspiration. I promise you that. Miss Sean, what's up, Miss Sean? Summer Rays coming through on the Cash App. Patricia Harris coming through on the Cash App. Quiana Reed, Jason, who is that? Brian DeQuan, Brian Henderson. And Robin Cunningham coming through on the Cash App. Appreciate y'all, fam. What's up, D'Amica Scott? I really do hope these clowns get taken off the streets right away before they beat up somebody else's mama or grandmama. They need to get them off the streets right now. The trip part is this, fam. Those same people, that same group, somebody in that group will mess around and turn the other one in on something else, or get the other one killed, or kill the other one, because there is no honor among thieves or people who beat up old folks. I bet you anything, they never had that kind of energy for the police. And the police can be very disrespectful. They can be very disrespectful in the hood. And I bet you they ain't never had that kind of energy for them. Yeah. All right, fam, that's my time. We just chat one more time. Yeah, somebody just said somebody in a military day camp was abusing people. Yeah, that's what I mean, fam. These camps, these little summer camps and military camps, all this stuff where you be thinking like, oh man, these are good people working with kids, and oh, it's gonna be beautiful. They're gonna be learning and hiking, and they're gonna be skating, and they're gonna learn how to tie a rope. Yeah, and these fools, yeah, they learn how to tie a rope, all right. Like learning how to tie a rope around some other kids' ankles and arms and hands, their wrists, so that they can. Yeah, you better watch it, fam. I ain't gonna say no names, but I know of some youth summer camp programs where children have been sexually assaulted, not just by grown-ups, by other children. Yeah. Some of these kids, these damn things right here, these kids got these phones and they're seeing sexual images a whole lot sooner than we ever did. They're being recruited right here. So they're learning about sex and learning about this stuff a whole lot sooner. So you have an 11-year-old who will molest a 5-year-old, a 6-year-old, 7-year-old. Ain't nobody thinking 11-year-old thinking about sex. You see? You're not even thinking on that level. You think, oh, them just kids, the kids in the bed, they let them sleep in the bed and everything together. You know, that's how it was back in the day. And that's how some people still are. These are kids. Y'all gonna go in the room, put the kids in the room, let them go to sleep. These kids is up, creeping on other kids, molesting them. Yeah, it happens way more often than you think. All right, fam. That's my time. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And y'all be careful out there. Until next time, fam. No more talk.